Good call, Artie. Hey, gave him plenty of chance. Let me hear what Mike may have said today. John is in Long Island. John, go ahead. Let me hear.
Is this me?
Yes, you're up next, Johnny. Let's hear it today.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
I wish I would have gotten while Artie was there. The reason that I called was I always listen to Mike for the first hour, and then I put you on when you come on.
Right.
Artie's friend is completely wrong. He did not trash him at all. What he did was he trashed the show. He felt the same way that I felt, that it was basically a bore fest and that a lot of it just didn't seem to make any sense. And then he said, even though I don't condone it and it was very crude, when Artie Lange came on, the whole thing just exploded, and it was, and then he got interested in it off of that.
So basically, so Mike did not kill Artie, which I didn't think he would. Mike doesn't want that kind of fight. Mike did not kill Artie.
He said, he's like, that's crude humor, but that's what you expect when you hire Artie Lange. But the show, his point was that
the show was bad.
Okay. The show was a bore fest, and then all of a sudden it got very exciting.
Good job, John. That is why, folks, you cannot, under any circumstances, rely on friends who tell you, I heard what this guy said. Because you know what friends want to do? And it's the nature of being a human being. They want to create tension. And there's nothing did you hear what he said about you, dog? Oh my God. Hey, Mike, did you hear what Chris said? Hey, Artie, did you hear it? That's what they want to do. And I didn't think Mike would kill Artie, because that's not Mike doesn't want that fight. Here's Mark in Chicago. He's aboard on Mad Dog Unleashed. Mark, go ahead. Let me hear.
You know what? First of all, I love your show. And I'm listening to it about 2 hours a day driving for work. But that piece was it was horrible for a couple of reasons. One, regardless of if Joe Buck's show was boring or not, give the guys a host of respect to not call him a cocksucker. I mean, Artie Lange is just Artie Lange. He's pretty crude. He's popular because of Howard Stern. If Howard Stern wasn't there, he probably wouldn't be there. So I'm not opposed to blue humor, but bad blue humor is just bad humor.
No, that's three people. Now, listen, the majority of the fans calling up did not think Artie was funny. Have you noticed that? Everybody in this room did not think Artie was funny, without naming names. It's not like I'm getting 9 million fans. I might be getting a fan or two saying, well, that's Artie's way, why they put him on. But nobody's calling up and said, boy, Artie was a riot last night. Nobody's saying that. Have you noticed that? Let's try him again. What the hell? Give me the 7. Artie, go ahead.
Chris, I'm sorry. Listen, the guy who just called up and said Francesa actually thought I made the show good, now I feel bad because I made the mistake of listening to a friend. I apologize to Francesa. I don't know the guy, but I'll tell you what, he's right. It was a bore fest. It was a snooze fest, and maybe I thought I had to hit a home run instead of a double to right, so maybe I turned it up a notch. And again, this is where people are wrong. I didn't call Buck a cocksucker. That's not what I did. I would never do that. I made a joke about a website. I would never call him a cocksucker, all right? It's a difference of opinion. I'm sorry to Francesa, but Francesa's right, Chris. It was a bore fest until I started talking. And I'll tell you what, I don't think I'm Richard Pryor. I know I'm not that good, but I do what I do, and I'm trying to make a living. I went on there, and I did it. And a lot of people who I respect, including Howard and Howard's honest, man. If Howard thought I sucked, he would say I sucked.
Howard didn't even see it, right?
Howard saw it and listened to it, of course.
He saw it live, or did he see it after the show was on?
No, he saw it afterwards. But he watched it. He watched the whole thing. And look at it. Chris, look at it. Buck is laughing when I'm doing his father. They cut to the audience. They're not laughing in a fake way. Michael Irvin's out. Both of the kids next to me are laughing, Chris. I know you don't like it, but look, we have a difference in opinion. I apologize to Mike. I did what I had to do. I'm trying to make a living here, brother. I'm trying to avoid becoming a longshoreman again. And I tell you what, I'll keep doing it if it sells books, but not just because of that, because it's true to whatever. You want to call me an artist? I don't think I am, but I'm true to this the way Richard Pryor was true to his honest comedy. I will always do this, and I'll always listen to you, Russo. I won't bother you again. I love you. I'm going to keep listening. Thanks for taking my call.
Artie feels bad now. Artie feels